if I tell some of you that there's a whole lot of similarities between gentle parenting of nowadays and what our parents did or how our parents raised us, some of you will scroll past this video and say, what is this woman saying? But just relax. Let me explain. And I must correct one misconception. Gentle parenting is not permissive parenting, no. It is not the kind of parenting that a child will misbehave and you say, leave him. It's because he's a child. That's permissive parenting. People mix the two, gentle parenting and permissive parenting. In gentle parenting, when children misbehave, there are consequences. In gentle parenting, they teach a lot of boundaries, which is not obtainable in permissive parenting. But let's leave that story for another day. Now, back in the days, when you're going to a party, for instance, your parents will warn you. You see this, but they will even drag your ear. You see this party that we are going to. If they don't give you food, when you see the food passing, you sit down until it gets to your turn. I don't want you going to that party and start saying, Auntie, you've not given me, Auntie, me. They will warn you. Also, if you're visiting a friend, your mother will tell you, see this friend we are going to. She's my friend, but if they give you any food and you eat it, you are in trouble. So they have warned you beforehand. They have taught you boundaries. You know how far you can talk, where you can go, what you can collect, and so on. The same thing is obtainable in gentle parenting, and it is called preventive discipline. You teach the child or you tell the child what is expected of them before you step out of the house. That is gentle parenting. It is called preventive discipline. You tell the child, see this place we're going to. Under no condition should you collect food without my permission. Should you do this? There's a whole lot of instructions. The only difference is that during our own time, those instructions came with gas boats, serious threats. But now, for gentle parenting, this is why it is called gentle. You are doing exactly the same thing, but you're doing it in a gentle way. You really don't have to raise your voice, right? Sit your child down and you tell the child. 3 instructions as we step out. No running around in the church. When you go to this person's place as we're going, if they give you anything, simply say, no thank you, and you go and sit down. Everything is gentle, but carefully spelled out. But where gentle parenting becomes different is that there's something called supportive discipline, meaning they equip the child. They give the child tools to be able to adhere to that instruction. For instance, you're taking a 3-year-old to a party. A 3-year-old cannot sit down in one place. A 2-year-old cannot sit down in one place unless that child is, I don't understand, unless that child is sick, right? If you work with children, you will know that children have energy and they just want to use it. So if you're taking a 3-year-old out, for instance, take something that will keep the child preoccupied. A color book, a paper where he can scribble, a puzzle, a toy, something that can keep the child seated in one position and the child is not running all over the place and then you have to be running after the child or the child is going up and down disturbing every other person. Because even you as an adult, you cannot sit down still and be staring into space for 2 hours. You will get bored and then you begin to browse on your phone. So you have something to keep you preoccupied and then you expect that child to sit still. It's not going to happen. So if you know that you're taking your child out, after you have given the child the instructions, take it a step further and take what will help the child. You know how much your toddler drinks water. Make sure you take the child to urinate 2 or 3 times before you step out of the house. Immediately you get to the venue, look for the restroom, take the child to go and ease himself. Take extra water for those children that always want to drink water and then you don't have to start running all over the place or the child doesn't go and meet someone else who is drinking water and is dragging the water bottle or the drink with the child. You understand? So these are all ways as a parent where you can effectively practice gentle parenting. And I dare say, even in gentle parenting, after you have warned the child, you have taught the child boundaries, what is obtainable, what they should and shouldn't do. You have taken tools to support the child, and the child still misbehaves. When you get home, there are consequences, right? Gentle parenting doesn't pat the child in the back and say, you know, I warned you now. Why did you do it? Don't do it again. Mm, mm, Gentle parenting, there's a whole lot of consequences. So, in the next few series, I'll be taking my time to explain what gentle parenting really is. It is not permissive parenting, no. The only difference is that there is no gbas. And if I may encourage you, you the parent, it is you that will benefit the most because it will save you the stress of shouting and screaming and running after your children from every now and then. With gentle parenting, you will raise children who can listen to instructions calmly. You don't have to shout 20 times before. You say it once. Give them just one reminder. And if they don't do it, consequences will follow. Life is easy. No buzz boss. That's what gentle parenting is all about. I am Faith Benjamin, parent coach and a child development advocate. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel or you're not following me yet, click on the subscription button so that we can continue to learn more as parents together. Thank you.